Next is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th Canto, 1st Chapter, text number 47, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on July 29th, 1975, in Dallas, Texas.
Vartamana annayo kala gunabhigyapako yatha evam janma annaya retad dharma dharmam nidarsanam. So there are three phases of time: past, present and future. Time is eternal. I am also eternal. But because I am in the material world, the time is relatively divided into past, present and future. The relativity, the law of relativity. I have explained several times. Brahma's past, present, future and the ants' past, present, future are not the same. Similarly, our past, present, future or the ants' present, future are not the same. Time is eternal. But according to the quality of the body, the past, present, future is calculated. So, it is said in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Vedaham samititani. Because Krishna is not changing body, therefore, he has no past, present, future. Those who are changing body, they have got past, present, future. I had my childhood, I've changed the body in this old age. Therefore I think in the past I was like this, or future I will be like this. So this is relative. Time is eternal, we are eternal, but because we have accepted this temporary body, therefore we have to calculate past, present and future. So future means, just like there is ordinary word in English, child is the father of man. Future. The same child will be father or grandfather in future. So this future, past, present, future, is being controlled by the three modes of material nature. If we practice in this life Satagun, then Urdha Gacchanti Sattva, then we shall be promoted to the higher planetary system. Madhye Tishtanti Rajasa, if we cultivate Rajagun, Rajagun means Kama Lobha, Kama, simply desiring. This is called Rajagun. I want this, I want this, I want this. Because there is no satiation of want, therefore every man or woman planning something. How my sense gratification will be fully satisfied. This is Rajagun, Kama. Everyone is forgetting his real business. His real business is, he should know, one should know, that I am eternal, I have taken this temporary body and subjected to the laws of nature, birth, death and old age. So my real problem is how to become again eternal, not accepting anymore birth, death, old age. That is my real business. But because I am infected with the material modes of nature, we are making different plans. Everyone is busy. Everyone is busy in different plans, forgetting his real business. This is called Maya. Maya means, Ma means not. Ya means this. Therefore Maya means, when you understand, this is not my business, then you are out of Maya. This is not Maya. So, here the Jamadutas are analyzing whether Ajamil is pious or impious. The Vishnudutas ask them to explain what is dharma and what is adharma. You have come here to arrest this person, to take away you. So you are servant of Dharmaraj, now explain what is dharma and adharma. Dharma means which will bring me again to my original constitutional position. And adharma means which will take me down and down from my original constitutional position. This is the test of dharma and adharma. I am eternal part and parcel of God, so my dharma is to render service to God and go back to home, back to God. This is my real business. So adharma means I forget my relationship with the Supreme Lord and I go down and down just to become up to the a worm in the stew. This is called adharma. There are so many varieties of life. Why? This is due to defiance of dharma and adharma. Those are trying to take the principles of dharma, they are being elevated to the higher, up to back to home, back to God. And those who are not accepting Jaganna Gunavrittistya adho gachanti tamasa Jaganna, they do not know how to live. That's like animal, less than animal. Animal has got also sense. The modern civilization is less than animal. Animal does not kill its own son. The human being is killing his own son. So, this is the position. This is not at all good. It is suffering. We are purchasing suffering more and more. The laws of God or laws of nature, they are very strict. Daividhi sa gunamai mama maya durutva. You cannot avoid the stringent laws of the material nature. If you violate, then you will suffer. If you follow, then you will be elevated. That is stated, Vartamana Annayo Kala. This suffering or enjoying, there is no enjoyment, suffering. So, this is past, present and future. I am suffering or enjoying in this body, then in future I am manufacturing another body for the future, and that manufacturing of future depending on the influence of Kala and the material modes, Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. In this way, I am implicated. That they do not know. Vartamana anannaya kala gunabhigyapako. those who are learned, they can understand why this man has become like this, or why the animal has become this. Gunagam. Guna, according to guna. There are 3 gunas, and mix it, then it becomes 9, then mix it becomes 81. Gunagam. It is not that every difference of body and living entities have come by chance. This is nonsense. There is no question of chance. Everything is being carried or being conducted by the 3 modes of material nature. Gunagapaka. Evam janmani or janma annaya. As I have got this body according to guna, similarly annaya, in the future we shall get different types of body according to guna. Evam janma annaya retat. But all this based on dharma and adharma. The principle is dharma and adharma, our occupational duty according to modes of material nature, just like a pig, it is very much fond of eating stool. So if you want to ask why this animal is fond of eating stool, so dharma, dharma jnapam, because in the past life this living entity practiced tamogun, no discrimination of eating. Tamogun means no discrimination. Eating, we have got 4 businesses in this life, so long we have got this material body. Ahara nidra bhayamaithunancha. Eating, sleeping, and sex and defense. These are primary business of the body. So, why there are different types of eating, different types of sleeping, why different types of mating, sex intercourse, and different types of defense? It is due to different qualities of the nature. A dog is happy sleeping on the street. A man does not want to sleep on the street. He wants to sleep in a nice apartment. Why this difference of according to guna? A dog enjoys sex life on the street without any shame, but a man has got some social convention, so he does not do so. But now they are coming, improving, that there is no harm if there is sex on the street. Why we should have apartment? So these are all due to different infection of the guna. Tamagun means shameless. Tamagun. Rajagun means lusty desire. And Satagun means knowledge, to see things as they are. So just like here in the temple, we are cultivating Satagun or more than that, above Satagun. Above Satagun. It is said in the Shastra that to live in the forest is Satagun. Satagun. People have got tendency to live in a secluded place, solitary place, without any disturbance. That is sign of Satagun. And to live in the cities, big cities, skyscraper building, this is Rajagun. And to live in the brothel, in the liquor shop, in the slaughterhouse, this is tamo. Satagun, rajagun, tamo. But to live in the temple is transcendental. Transcendental. It is above Satagun, rajagun, tamo. To live in temple. Therefore, we are introducing this Krishna consciousness movement so that the persons who are in Krishna consciousness, living in the temple according to the regulative principles, they are above all these Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. That is one. Nistarigunya. Trigunya means three gunas, and ni means negative. Nistarigunya bhavarjuna. That is our aim. That although we are in this material world, by this Krishna consciousness process, we shall live above these three gunas. The three gunas cannot touch. That is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. Sagunana samatitaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Who mancha vyavicharini bhakti yogena jasevati. Anyone who is engaged in pure devotional service, of vyavichari, not mixed up, whimsical, regularly as they are ordained, as they are prescribed. So, if anyone is engaged in such transcendental loving service of the Lord, then his position is above the three gunas. He is not. So this Jamaduta superficially saw that this man Ajami is a first-class sinful man, and he has to be taken to Jamaraj. He has simply committed adharma. But the Vishnuduta has come because he is now freed from all material contamination, because at the end of his life he chanted the holy name of Narayana. So that is, if it is possible, so much advantage of chanting the holy name of the Lord, if you constantly keep yourself engaged in chanting the holy name of the Lord, there is no possibility of your being touched by Maya. This is the position. Vartamana anannaya kala gunabhigyapak. Gunabhigyapak. Anyone who is intelligent, who can understand what this man is, which quality he belongs to, this is education, this is learning, to understand what is the position of this particular man. The general definition is given. Urdham gacchati sattvasva madhye tishtanti rajasa jaghanna gunavrittisto adhogati. You can, any person who has studied Shastra and is in the Satogun, to him it is everything is there. He can understand what is this man, what he is going to be, and what he was, past, present, future, everything. Why? How one can understand past, present, future? That through the Shastra. Shastra Chakusha. There is still astrological calculation in India called Bhrigu Samhita. Consult Bhrigu Samhita, immediately they will give you your past, present and future. Immediately they will give. See, the astrology science is so perfect. What you were in the past life, what you are at the present, and what you are going to be. These three things, they can be known. Vartamana anannaya kala gunabhigyapako yatha. Evam janmani annayo Evam janmannayo rita dharma dharma nidarsana. So we have to follow the principle of religion. Otherwise we are misguided. Just like a child has to be sent to school to understand, to become learned, a scholar, it is compulsory. Not that I may send my child to school or I don't send. No, it is compulsory. Tad vijnanatham sa gurumeva abhigachet. This is basic injunction. If you want to be learned fully, especially if you want to learn the transcendental science, then gurumeva abhigachet, one must go to a guru. Guru, the spiritual master as well as the teacher also, guru. So he must attain, he must go to a guru. Tadvidhi panipatina pariprasnena sevaya. And going to guru, what you have to do? Pranipatena, you have to fully surrender. Pariprasnena. After surrendering, then you can inquire, you can put question. Otherwise, it is illegal. If you do not accept anybody as guru, then don't put question before him, to waste his time and your time. This is the problem. First of all, find out whom you like to accept as guru, then put question. But sometimes we have to talk with persons who is not student, outsider, that is preaching work. But Shastra says that one should approach a guru and with surrender, he would ask him, and guru will talk with a person who is surrendered. Otherwise there is no necessity of talk, because he will not accept. One who has come to challenge the guru, he will simply waste time. He will not accept. But a disciple who has surrendered, he will accept. Therefore, talking is recommended between guru and disciple, not outsider. Tad vijnanatham sa gurumeva avigachet. This is essential. And guru, the disciple, according to the Vedic principle, therefore there are division of varna and ashrama. These are very scientific things. The whole world is unaware of these scientific things. This animal civilization and this Krishna consciousness movement is trying to elevate to the standard of human being. Thank you very much.